What up, man? Kyrie Durant, SK Rep, and I'm gonna tell you how the Super Kids started.
Yeah, man. I'm Jalen. People call me JV or JVZ.
Alright, I'm gonna start off by my name is Jalen, aka Superman. Well, this is how I started jerking.
At first, we was a dork squad for like a week. That stuff didn't last very long. It was me, Jalen, Aramis. That's what dork squad. And then there was another dork squad more famous than us, so we had to change our name. So we changed it to Swag Nerds. Then our very first video was me and Jalen. That video got so popular, so many views. So people was like, we should keep going. So we kept making more videos. And so as we kept making videos, we added more people along in our group, like Jalen Lenore, aka Superman, and Robert. He's not a Super Kid now, but he was a Swag Nerd. So, like, we was beefing with this group called Swag Boys, which was former SK member Denzel, Jeff, aka KR, Byron, former Super Kid member Ryan King, aka K Rockstar. I think that was it. In Cortland. So we was beefing at the time with them. So we beefing back and forth through the internet. Then one day, a function comes. So me and Denzel, we decided to form our groups together to beat the cool kids. The cool kids were this group that like everybody knew they were like cool, I guess, whatever. So we wanted to beat them. So we formed our crews together for just that one night though. We formed it for that one night to beat the cool kids, but we ended up permanently stayed the Super Kids. So at that time, it was like 11 people in the group. It was me, myself, Jalen, aka Kid Nerd, Jeff, aka Kid Retro, Byron, aka Kid Jerk, Denzel, aka Kid Swag. Then you had Yacht and Calvin. So it was just us. So then our second video we made, former Swag Nerd member Jalen, aka JBZ, he wanted to be in the crew. So we ended up letting him in. So at that time, it was all of us. So we going along making jerk videos here and there. And then through the time people get kicked out and leave. Byron ended up leaving. Yacht, Calvin, they end up leaving. Denzel ended up leaving towards like not that long ago. He ended up leaving. Just a lot of people end up leaving. So right now it's only me, Jalen Lenore, aka Superman. He go by Superman now. Aramis, aka Kid, Jeff, aka KR, Alex, and Brock. He live in California. He's good. He's helping us out. So like, that's how we got started. And now, what I really want to start on is why we jerk, why we do what we do. I mean, we jerk because it's fun. I mean, there's nothing wrong with jerking. I mean, I don't see how we lame because we got a talent and y'all don't. How we lame because we trying to do something with our life. I mean, people say jerking is dead, but it's only jerking is only dead in this little city. People jerk all over the world. People jerk overseas. People jerk in California, Alaska. People jerk everywhere. All you gotta do is go to YouTube and type in jerking. You'll see so many people jerking. I mean, how's we lame for it? I mean, like, what the? Y'all lame for not doing nothing, period. Just because we could jerk, we lame. What kind of shit is that? I mean, people who crump and crank that Soulja Boy and Pop Lock and Dougie and all that stuff. Dougie been out for a long time. People say nothing people with Dougie. Because jerking been out for about 3 years. Oh, we lame. That's so old. But look at people who Dougie and crump and all that. Y'all don't say nothing to them. I mean, jerking is not dead. Jerking would never die, in my opinion. So, that's what we think. And, I mean, yeah.
This whole jerking thing started when I was in 7th grade, and my homeboy Kyrie was in 7th grade too. We all in the same grade. We all basically the same age, but Jalen, he was like the baby of the group. He was in 6th grade at the time. No, 5th grade at the time. No, 6th grade. Hold on. Yeah, he was at 5th grade. 5th grade at the time. 5th grade. But sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, walked up to my homeboy Kyrie. It was like, "What's up, man?" He was like, "Nothing. Hey, you wanna form a group?" I was like, "What kind of group you talking about?" He was like, "Just like a group." I was like, "Jerk group? You wanna jerk?" He's like, "We're jerking." I was like, "Go on YouTube, type up jerking." And it's like a new dance in Cali, and it's cold. But and he was like, "Ah, yeah, check it out." came to school, and the next day was like, hey, let's make a crew. And I was like, all right then. Then formed this little crew. The very first crew we was in was Dork Squad. I don't know. It was kind of lame, but then we moved up to Swag Nerds. But Dork Squad, it was only me and him and Aramis. You know, kid. But it really didn't work out. So we just formed a new crew, a new and a bigger crew, Swag Nerds, which was me, Kyrie, Aramis, Kid, Yavante, and Jalen, Superman. Who was the Swag Boys was Denzel, Byron, Jeff, Cortland, and a whole bunch of other dudes, and y'all know who they was, cause they was with us. But anyway, we was beefing with them for a long time. Then all of a sudden, we just started like talking like, cause it was this good crew named Cool Kids out. They they got popular and all that. They popular and all that with all the people and all that. So like more people know them. They don't like nobody know about us, but like the people at Elston, cause that was the school we went to, and everybody else that saw that we was jerking, and they only knew about us then. Cool Kids, they was in high school, so they was very, very well known. So they got all the views and all that. People compliment them, you good, okay. Then Swag Boys and Swag Nerds is like, these niggas taking all the shine. So we like, next like event, we gonna try to call them out and beat them. So, but we formed a group, and we formed Swag Nerds and Swag Boys, but at the time I was like, man, I don't know, man, Swag Boys is not in me. I don't think I'm gonna join. So first I led off about joining the Super Kids, because that was the name, Swag Boys and Swag Nerds Super Kids. I held off on that. Then I was thinking about it and everything, and I'm like, yeah, I think I should. Then the function came up with the Cool Kids and all of them, and we wanted to battle them, but they wanted to battle them because I wasn't in the group at the time, so they wanted to battle them, and then they started battling them and stuff, and I guess they won. And then, well, like in the midst of them at the function, I called, I think, Byron, and I was like, man, can I get in the group, man? He was like, so you trying to get in the group? I was like, yeah. He was like, cool, you in. Then after the function, we beat the Cool Kids, I guess, and started making videos with Super Kids, and basically we just started jerking. Then a whole bunch of other Super Kids like Calvin, Yat, Javante was in the Super Kids, but he came on later in the Super Kids career. But we formed, it was Jalen, Superman, Denzel, Byron, Kid, Kyrie, Calvin, Yat. Then we just all formed a group. Ryan. We all formed a group. Then we just started jerking. Then later on in the jerking career, everybody started branching off. Like Calvin and Yat was like the first two people it was Byron first, then Yat and Calvin, they branched off. Then who else? Javante, he branched off. Then later on, Aramis branched off and made his own crew, which was Nintendo Inc. And then later on, he joined back in the Super Kids. Then Ryan left. Then he left and went. I think he went to Ultimate Alliance, and then Denzel started coming off and coming back on, Like he wasn't like with us, basically. But he kept on coming back, making videos, and then like stopped for like a whole 2 months, and without making any videos with us, and like claiming like he don't jerk no more and stuff. So then basically we just did was like he just said he stopped jerking, so he was like, all right then, it's just us now. So it's now. And then Jalen, after that branched off, went to the Sopranos for like a while. Like I don't know about this whole situation though, because we kicked him out, but then he was going around saying that he left. But then we was like, no, nigga, we kicked your ass out. We kicked you out, nigga. He's like, no, I left. I want to be in the Sopranos anyway. Then he's like, oh, nigga, you with the Sopranos then. Then one day we just started talking. Basically he went to Sopranos with Drama. Sorry for Drama. But then one day we just started talking like, man, should be like the old days, cause like Swagners and all that. Like the old days, start making videos and like form back a group, cause you know like we've been drinking since we was little in elementary school, not elementary but middle school. So we like come back and form back a group. Welcome Jalen back. Then we got a new member named Alex. He good. And then we just joined back like a family, you know. But anyway, haters, man. We don't appreciate y'all don't appreciate what we do. Like we entertaining. Y'all don't know why y'all trying to hate on us. But haters gonna be haters. Haters hating because they have no talent whatsoever. So they gonna hate on your talent and stop you from trying to get where you going. But obviously or honestly, we don't listen to the haters. So y'all can just talk until your breath run out and fall on the floor and die. All we care, we still gonna jerk. No matter what you say, we gonna still wear skinny jeans. No matter what you say, even when jerking gone, I'm still probably gonna wear skinny jeans. And you saying we lame for jerking? You lame for not doing nothing with your life but hating on us. That's what you're doing basically with your life, is hating on us. So you can just hate all you want, still gonna do what we do. You're not our mama, you're not our daddy, not nothing to us, so you just dead to us. So you can just say what you wanna say. And that's hater.
Like, my brother, he lived in Michigan City, Indiana, where we at right now. Then he moved to California, to San Diego. Then he came back because, I don't know the reason. Then, like, he taught me jerking, like, how to reject, dip, and all that stuff. That's when the paint job wasn't out. So, yeah, like, he said, just type in jerking on YouTube, and you'll find somebody, like, jerking. And I seen the Rangers. I was like, oh, that's cold. I was like, how you paint job? Like, the paint job was cold back in the day. Like, if you can do the paint job, you can do anything. But, yeah. Then I was on MySpace. Like, I had Kyrie, Jalen, all of them as a friend on MySpace. That's when it was popping back then. And Kyrie, he said, like, can you jerk? I was like, yeah. He like, can you paint job? I was like, yeah. He like, all right, you in. He like, meet me tomorrow at Elston Middle School. That's what everybody met to make a video. We make that outside like 6 o'clock in the morning or whatever. And yeah. First we like, they had their own crew before I joined, was Dork Squad. Well, Aramis, Kyrie, and Jalen. And then like, I guess that didn't work out for them. And then they formed the Swagners. And that's when they asked me. And at the time, there was another crew called Swag Boys. And then it came a function. The Cool Kids was throwing, popular group. All of them, everybody know them. And then we was like, hey, we should just form as one crew to battle the Cool Kids. Function, Kyrie said that's when footwork was on too. Like Kyrie said, if you don't know how to footwork, you can't join the crew. So that's when Kyrie took his time out to help me how to footwork, teach me how to footwork. And that's when we all just formed as a group. We made a video, like our first video. That it was big, like everybody was in it, like Calvin, Yacht, Jalen VZ, me, Denzel, Byron, Jeff, Ryan King, and Kyrie. Haters, like, we can't live without haters because haters make us greater. Like, haters, they keep us what we doing because obviously they don't have nothing else to do than hate on us because we got talent and they not showing off theirs if they got any. Like, you can, like, people just walk, like, you can just walk around like, he got skinny jeans on. That's basically hating because you hating on my style. Like, you hating on my swag. Like, come on now, just because you can't do it. I mean, I can't. Like, you can't paint job, you can't footwork. That's why people say jerking is old. But down here it's old because there's nobody do it. Well, people they do it, they just don't support us like us. But in Cali and overseas, like, it's popping. Like, that's basically the only thing people do in rap and all that stuff.